Hi everyone, my name is Caitlin. Thank you so much for joining me today through this tutorial practice of how to move through a vinyasa. So in a lot of yoga classes that are vinyasa styled, you'll hear a teacher cue to move through a vinyasa. So this is just a couple of different variations of how to move through your vinyasa. So we'll get started in a plank position. And the one you'll most typically see is someone starting in a plank, shoulders are over the wrists. And it's a three-part movement, this vinyasa flow. So you'll shift forward on the toes, and as you exhale, you'll draw the elbows back for your chaturanga dandasana, like a half push-up, drawing them in toward the ribs, and only lowering halfway down. On your inhale, you'll flip to the tops of the feet, press down through the palms, lift the heart, draw the shoulders back, upward facing dog. Now if you see here, I'm pressing down so much to the tops of my feet that my knees are lifted in this upward facing dog. But remember to keep your shoulders down so that they're not hunched toward your ears. Relax them down away. And then the third part actually is to press down through the tops of the feet, lift the hips up, and draw the hips toward the sky as you come back into your downward facing dog. So let's do that again. We'll inhale to our plank pose. So it's inhale, press forward. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga dandasana, elbows back. Inhale to upward facing dog, heart presses forward. And exhale as you press back to downward facing dog. So that's option one. Another option is to come from your chaturanga, shift forward, exhale down, chaturanga dandasana, come all the way to the belly. You can untuck the toes from here, press down through the palms just slightly, not pressing all of your weight into them, but helping to press your heart forward and up. You can even lift the hands to try and create some strength through the back. And as you exhale, you can lower down and you can press through your knees and back to downward facing dog. So I'll show that option again. Inhale here. Exhale to shift forward and down all the way to your belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale. Cobra pose or baby cobra. Elbows draw back. Exhale. Press through the knees and lift back to downward facing dog. Another option is to start from your knees. So if coming through a plank pose isn't in your practice right now, always feel free to drop down on your knees. If you're coming through your knees, you'll shift forward, same as before, and draw the elbows back as you lower all the way down to your belly, untucking the toes. Inhale to your choice of back bend, either cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, press through the knees, back to downward facing dog. So one more time like that. From your knees. Exhale, down, chaturanga, elbows press back, lower down to your mat, untuck the toes. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. And the fourth option, you can always skip your vinyasa and meet in downward facing dog, but take what suits you in your practice. Thank you so much for joining me for this tutorial, and I hope to see you on your mat soon.